Hey guys, just taking the dog out at last. I'm back home from Morrison's. I thought I said it wrong. Right, sit down. Unfortunately for you guys, I can't live stream while I'm doing Morrison's because for some reason the Wi-Fi doesn't work very good. Stay. It works for everything else, just not live streaming. Stay. It's making sore. I get to show you my outfit as well. I'm not sure if anybody will be notified nor even care to watch this stream because the title isn't very interesting, I guess. The titles will be much more interesting when I do my videos, my proper videos that I'm going to do. I just prefer doing streams, to be honest with you, and covering every subject under the sun. Okay, go to your place for a wee. Also, I'm wearing a cool outfit so you people can come to see my cool outfits. You never know what I'm going to wear next. It's awesome. I need to wear something different every time. That'll be interesting. And do like different makeup things. The dog's been good this time. Wow, that's a long wee. It's actually frothing and everything. I left my thing out because it was nice weather over the weekend, so I've been, lounging on that thing. And I left it overnight. It's rained on it and it's now disgusting, so I'm gonna have to freaking wash it now. Squirrels have also been taking their nuts and eating them on it. I'll show you 1 second. I'm not gonna go all the way over there because I always lose Wi-Fi. Good boy. Fuck the yobby bellends. I love your colourful language, Richard. I wish it could zoom in, but oh, there we go. Can you see these bits of nut on it? So the squirrels have been nibbling their nuts on there. I hope they've not been peeing and pooing on there, but I'm going to check. 1 sec. Oh yeah, it's a bit disgusting now. Lovely. I need to jet wash it. It's a bit disgusting. Do you think they've pooed on it? I don't know. I can't tell. It's like there's black things, little things. So I've been to Morrison's today, and the cafe and the barista cafe are both open now. I went to eat at the barista because it doesn't say whether the get out. It didn't say that the cafe was open, so I went to the barista as usual. The barista's like the smaller cafe. I've been able to sit in both last week and this week. Somebody nicked my table, so I've had to freaking sit on a different table, but it wasn't too bad. From where I was able to see both the people coming in Morrison's and the people sort of going past the window. So I got to see lots of fat people go past, fat men and shit, go fetch. So that was pretty, ew! What the fuck's that? So that was pretty exciting. So that's the good news. The bad news is that my allergies were acting up today, so Jesus, when you quite finish making a racket. Fuck the yobby bellends though. So I have a story, but Richard's already heard it. But so I cut the trees like a good girl, like I was supposed to do. Like that idiot girl said. That idiot girl who said, "Oh, just get on with it and cut the fucking trees." That's what she said. Stop moaning and rambling on and just cut your fucking trees. That's what she said on that thingy post. That lovely. Yes, I will do as I'm told, master. I'm like, jeez. Trying to tell my story here and she's just all like, oh. Like taking it literally that it's just about the trees or something. It's not just about the trees, it's just about how I'm treated in general by the resident scumbags. So her then. That's how Liverpudlians sound. I love it. So me and my mum were always saying that. It's usually, well, fuck you then. My mum started saying that, and every time she said it, she trips up in the kitchen. It was so funny. So we made like a joke about it that, whenever she swears or whenever she says something bad about somebody, like my dad in particular or me, she always gets punished by tripping up over something or something going wrong. So that's like a joke between us now. Wags my wolf tail. That is really cute. Hello BJ, I'm fine. But earlier when I was, so like I say, the bad news is in the cafe, my allergies decided it would be a good idea to act up. So I had an itchy eye. It was itchy right here where my eyeliner was, in the outer corner here. But I had no choice but to scratch it because it was doing my head in. So I kind of ruined my eyeliner. My nose was being a pain in the butt. It sounded like I was going to spit at the cafe. Well, not the cafe, but at Morrison's. Luckily it didn't get that bad in the cafe. So, yes, I was fortunate, but when I started to go around the shop, I felt like I had to hock up and spit out a load of stuff. And that was really embarrassing and really a pain in the butt. And it just wouldn't come anyway until like the end when I was leaving Morrison's, which was, so it was good, but it's like, I would have liked to have felt better while I was in Morrison's, because I hate the way it feels when I've got a load of shit in my freaking nose or my throat. And it's not really a cool thing. And my nose is driving me insane as well, so it's tickling me as well as, so it's tickling me. It's like on the inside, I just want to go like this. It's just a pain in the ass. I hate allergies. Oh, there's nothing I can do about it either. So if you go to the doctor, all they will say is take allergy tablets. Oh, like, for fuck's sake, they make me depressed. I can't take allergy tablets. Do you want me to be depressed? Is that what you want? So there's nothing the doctors can do for me with allergies like this. What I'd rather do is find the source of the freaking allergy and eliminate it. Or get another cure that's more better and doesn't involve tablets. Like antihistamine or anything. All this stuff just makes me depressed. I don't want to take tablets. It's not good for your body to keep taking tablets anyway. So I'm really down on tablets. I won't take. God knows what I will do if I ever had a serious illness like my mum, where she has to take tablets permanently. Come on, JD, stop peeing there. I don't want him peeing around my sun lounger, preferably, because then when I'm lounging on it, it'll just stink. Try to train him to pee or poo in certain areas and not others. Yes, I do! Are you sure? 1 second. I have nothing on the table I can lean it against, but I'll just put it here on this column. I don't normally wear a tail with a skirt because I don't think it looks as nice as with pants or a thing. I want to tell you guys a story of my youth, actually. I'm going to try and make it quick, but you know how these streams go. My talks go. Just hold on 1 second. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. I've noticed there's loads of Liverpudlians about lately. Like, everyone we ring up, it's always a Liverpudlian. And like, there's a Liverpudlian serving at Morrison's and the barista. I've noticed they're all over the place. That's not Australians. They seem to be everywhere at the moment. Like, every YouTube video I watch now, it's either American or Australian. I can't get away from the damn things. And they're my like least favourite accents. Why have I picked it up? Sorry. My least favourite accents. And they're everywhere. The American accent is okay, but I'm starting to pick up on it, and that's not okay. All those videos where they go, and like this, and oh, like that, and like the other, and I'm thinking, stop saying like, for goodness sake, it's annoying. Or anyways. If I have to hear that one more time, I'm going to beat somebody up. Like, through the screen, I'm just going to beat the screen up. And people think that's okay. Like, it's bad grammar, it's not even a real word, it's stupid. Like, what's that other one? Always. That's a real word, always. But now, do you know what? I'm even hating the word always because it reminds me of anyways. But I remember when the first time I heard anyways, it was on a children's program. And I thought, oh, it's just them being, you know, like comedic and just a bit like, and anyways, you know, just like being like jaunty, just like being a bit like, you know, whatever. I don't know how to describe it. Being a bit silly or funny. But then I started to hear it, like they'd say it in programs where they were being serious and then they'd say anyways, and I was like, that doesn't go. And now I've been hearing it everywhere, and every other person, most people that type anything or speak, they say anyways now, and it's like, it's even spreading here. Even British people are saying it. I'm like, no, 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 no. Keep that in America. Unfortunately, every freaking YouTuber now is a freaking American now, so I have to hear it all the time. So anyway, let's see what people are going on about it. Yes, lots of bellends. We have an Aussie at work. Do you know what? I've been hearing the Aussie accent so much now. I've started fecking speaking in the accent as well when I'm talking to myself. Don't ask me to talk in it because I won't be able to do it on command. But when I start talking, sometimes I'll just start speaking in an Australian accent because that's all I freaking hear now. Every YouTuber, every person on telly is either American or Australian. Come on, JD, stop pissing about. You've already had 10 wheeze. Come on. That's enough now. Pain in the ass. Kind of wish I had a wolf tail in real life. We have an Aussie. That belt looks pretty tight. It's not a dress. Tails are always nice. Yes, they are. I want a pink and purple version of this one. Do you have your tail on? Yeah. How are you today? I'm pretty good, except I'm coughing a lot and I have, like, you know, I have allergies today. Sounds like you were going to spit. Yeah, I read that one already. That's horrible. When it is like that, I get it really bad sometimes, even when I use spray and tablets. Same, they don't do a thing for me. All those tablets do is make my brain go funny. That's it. Although, well, the antihistamines. What's the name of them? I've still got them, actually. I don't use them. They're probably outdated. I used them in 2014 or 15 or something. What are they called? I've forgotten the name of them now. I practically memorised it. But yeah, all they do is make my brain go funny. They have the same reaction as caffeine. But after a while of taking them, it makes my brain... I become sort of paranoid and overwhelmed. They make me, like, super hyper. It's great at the time, but then the longer I take them for, the more hyper I get, and it's just like there's no downtime and I can barely sleep and it's awful. And then when I stop taking them, I become depressed. And it has a delayed withdrawal symptoms. Like months later, I will become depressed. I've discovered also with painkillers, if I've been taking them a few times every day, if I have a cold or a flu or whatever, I've noticed that the first time I had a cold and or a flu and had to take paracetamol every day, I noticed that it was almost immediate. I had withdrawal symptoms when I stopped taking them. But back in 2018, I got the flu or a cold or something, and I had to take painkillers several times a day, every day. I became sick of them. I almost vomited them. I had to stop taking them. But then, like, a few months later, I had the withdrawal symptoms, which was weird, but it happened. That's how it happens with me. Apparently delayed withdrawal symptoms. So that's what happened. Every time I take tablets, I get withdrawal symptoms, like a delayed reaction. And I'm like, why am I getting depressed now? It's been like several months later, and I'm like, nothing has happened to make me depressed. So I knew it must be the tablets and the withdrawal symptoms, because this time it didn't happen. Well, actually, that's a lie, actually. It happened on the 1st of July. Last year, 2019, it was the 1st of April I became depressed. And this year, it's been the 1st of July I got depressed, which is kind of weird. Yeah. The 1st of July, which was a Wednesday, and then I became depressed again a few days later, which was weird. I know, very strange, very erratic shit. So yeah, Oh, it sucks. But yeah, I'm pretty scared to take anything now. I'm thinking it's coffee now that's doing it as well. Jeez. It's coffee now, dude. That's real nice. Hang on, let me just 10 wheeze. Yes, it is. It does take the piss, doesn't it? When did you start having problems with tablets? Ever since I can remember, the first tablets I ever took were the breast reduction tablets when I was 16. My mum and my friend / cousin insisted I stop taking them, so I did. And then I became depressed almost immediately after stopping taking them. And they had caffeine in them. And I had to take them 2 times every day with food. So I stopped taking them. My eczema went really bad, so that's why I stopped taking them. That's why they told me to stop taking them. I mean, they warned me against taking them in the first place, but I didn't listen. I thought, oh, nothing bad's going to happen. I'm just going to take them. My breasts will reduce. That'll be great. Because I was like really desperate. So yeah, so that's it. And like I say, I thought it was just them. Then it was the antihistamines, so I thought it was just antihistamines. Then I did, like I say, the same with the painkillers. So I really don't know what I'm going to do if I ever get ill, because I won't be able to take painkillers. So I'll have to feel like shit. Because, like I say, I'm too afraid to take anything now in case I get depressed again. I really can't afford to get depressed. I'm already a llama slacker. As it is, I don't need that as well. By the way, that's a lazy slacker in German. I'm already a lazy slacker, so I've done fuck all with my life. I'm 29, I've done fuck all with it, so I really don't need that shit as well. Yeah, coffee seems to make me depressed. I have withdrawal symptoms the next day. It's terrible now. Doesn't seem to happen when I have a coffee at... Oh, yeah, because I have one shot, don't I? I have one shot at Morrison's, and then, of course, I have the full whack at Asda, so that's why I'll probably get depressed the next day. I've no clue. Higher dose. I've got to avoid freaking caffeine now, because apparently that makes me depressed and all. Disgraceful behaviour. Just try to figure out stuff. I've been trying to figure out for years why this happens to me. Because if like someone like me, if I'm going to get depressed, I should have gotten depressed years ago, because, you know, the same stuff is happening now that happened years ago that should be the thing that's making me depressed. So it's not that, it's just a chemical imbalance or some shit that's caused by something. Anyway, the first time I ever got depressed was after Grandma died, because like I say, she was my world, and she was like the glue that held us all together and stuff. And after she died, like, everything stopped. All the exciting things that we used to do stopped. And obviously no more going to Grandma and Granddad's house anymore, of course. My Granddad didn't seem to be asked about having me there anymore, so it was just like... So the first time was after Grandma died. I didn't realise it was depression at the time. I was about 10, 11. I didn't know. I kept saying to my mum, I kept going to my mum and saying, Mum, I feel weird. That's the only way I could describe it, is that I felt weird. Felt strange. Sorry, no, strange. I feel strange. And my mum passed it off as hormones and my age, you know, and growing and stuff. It wasn't that. It was depression now, because I realised, because I'm having the same shit now. So, you know, to this day. I haven't been depressed for years until, like I say, around April 2016 or 17 or something. Can't remember what day, after my mum's heart attack, after I'd been taking those antihistamines. And then first of April 2019, this year it was 1st of July, which is weird. And then a different day after that, a week later. But I've been fine sort of the last couple of weeks, sort of ish. It's so weird. So anyway, so I'm losing freaking viewers now. I had about 8 and 9, now it's gone back down to 3. That's a bit shit. What? Wait, it says addiction. Is that supposed to be addiction? I don't have a freaking addiction. How dare you? I don't get addicted. Have you stopped showing your belly? I'm okay with or without it. I don't know. I think sometimes it's okay. But you see, the weather has been not so nice. So I've not been partial to showing any part of my body right now. Maybe my arms and legs. My middle is very sensitive, you know. So the slightest bit of weather change and my middle doesn't like it. You know, that sort of thing. Have I got a furry suit? No. I have that terrible, shitty, terrible, really bad thing that doesn't fit me. Do you know what? I never had an interest in getting a fursuit. What I used to want to do was, for my fursuit, is put normal clothes on. Or get like a cat style leotard, full body leotard thing. You know, Cats the musical. I like their furry outfits, so that's what I wanted to do. Lucas Charlton. Don't start that. Let's talk about furries. I'm sick of talking about belly stuff now. I've been waiting for ages to get some furry followers at last, so I can talk about furry stuff. Also to talk about something else. It gets boring talking about the same thing over and over again, and that's all people want to talk about, and that's all people want to know. I get asked the same questions over and over again about belly stuff, and it's boring because I keep answering the questions, and it's like, oh my goodness, just ugh. So it's nice to talk about furry stuff for a change. I don't mind talking about fat acceptance and fat men and how great fat bellies are. So anyway, go fetch! Ha! He's too busy looking at me. Furry! Yes, that's right. So yeah, I wanted a cat's furry outfit. Once upon a time, yeah, I got a partial fursuit legs I got. And they are rubbish because A, they don't fit me. And B, they look like shit. They look like somebody said they look like MC Hammer's pants tarred and feathered or something. They're so right. They look terrible. I've been finding some much better fursuit legs since then, but of course I've wasted all my fucking money on that shit because I was fucking scammed. And they won't give me my money back. Even give me a part refund. So now I'm stuck with these fursuit legs I can't wear because they don't fit, and I've lost about £1,000 fucking pounds worth of money. So no, it's not an XD. It's not a laughy moment. I'm really pissed off about it because now I can't just think, oh, you know what, I'll just buy another pair of fursuit legs that are better quality. Because since then I've found some for the same price that are much better quality and nicer. But I can't get those now. Now I'm stuck with this shit and I don't know what to do. Someone said to sell these, but I can't sell them because where am I going to find somebody who's got a massive waist, who's about 4 foot tall and has no bum or crotch? I'm not going to find anybody like that. So these are just not, it's not funny. I'm really pissed off about it. I've lost money. Money that I could have spent on something else. Something that I can use. I'm stuck with this shit now. Go on then. Right, I'm just going to fling it then. Oh, no, he's not even realised. Go! It's that way! Go on! It's over there! Oh, he's too busy looking at me. He's not even realised I've flung it for him. I can't go over there. Go on, it's over there. Go on. No, it's over there. You're a pain in the ass. I can actually see it from here. No. Right, I'll have to find it later because I can't go over there. I'll lose Wi-Fi. Although maybe I won't. Let's try it out. Let's try it out. Look, he's looking all in the wrong place. Go on. Oh, fuck you then. I've got it. I'm not fling-balling you until you focus. You're going to focus. Too busy looking everywhere else. Can we see all your furry outfits? Stop making your own furry suit. Yeah, I'm not a dressmaker. I'm not a fursuit maker, I'm an artist. I have far too much to do already without making furry suits as well. If my grandma was alive, she'd make me. I'm not sure if she's sophisticated enough to make an actual fursuit like I want. Like the digitigrade. I asked her to make me a fursuit when I was a kid, and she did make me one, but it wasn't digitigrade because I didn't know how to explain digitigrade to her. All I could say was animals' back legs that are bent backwards. That's all I could feckin' say because I didn't know what the hell they were called. Like, we're plantigrade, our legs are plantigrade. The ones bent backwards are digitigrade, so. I used to want animals' legs so bad when I was a kid, I asked my dad to bend my legs backwards for me. And he said, oh, I think that will hurt. I remember that, we were in bed. It was morning and I was in the bed with them, with mum and dad, so I remember that. I wanted animal legs so bad. And like I say, I tried to explain it to grandma, but she didn't seem to understand what I was talking about, so. Because I used to want to be a fawn or a centaur or something, so. You know the fawns from that fawn from The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe. I loved him so much I wanted to be like him. And I got my grandma and granddad to call me his name. So, yeah. Didn't know that. Learn something new every day. Yes. Oh yeah, I was going to tell you the story of my childhood, yeah. I've got 2 stories for you. 2. So first of all, I'm going to tell you the story of my childhood. Ever dreamed a bit of waking up with lots of animals around you? I think that would set my allergies off. Got a bit patchy. Oh yeah, I will start showing you guys my furry outfits, don't worry. All my furry outfits. So like I say, I'm trying to make myself a furry suit that's not a fursuit, but it's like a skin tight, like leotard thing with like fur on it and stuff, like the ones from Cats. I love them. So I'm gonna try, if I could buy one, that'd be great. If not, I'll just make one up with like leggings and shit. Leggings and a top and fur and shit, like I've been doing all these. I've got leg warmers. I've got like a furry stole. And I've got paws and shit, so that's great. I could do that. Yeah, let's hear it. Okay, I'll have to make this quick because it's going on about low battery again. So once upon a time, I forgot what story I was going to make now. It was something about me when I was a teenager. What was it now? Oh no, I can't remember. Shit! What do I do? They all counting on me to tell them the story, but I can't remember what the fuck I was going to tell them. What do I do? Low battery. I don't have much time. I'm doomed. Must make something up. Once upon a time, when I was a teenager, no clue. It was going to be about something that I did when I was a teenager. Shit. What do I do? I can't, they're inside. I do it another time. Ah, shit. Nope, it's completely gone. Right, I'll tell you the other story. Forget about that one. I'll have to think. See, maybe it'll jog my memory if I put it there, because I remember I was standing like this. And I was showing you guys my tail. Oh no! It was going to be a wonderful story as well. It was brilliant, yeah, like, Oh yeah, it's still tied. All I can tell you now, I've forgotten. All I can tell you was that when I was a teenager, I used to dress like this. That's it. Yeah, that's great. I've forgotten. No. It was a brilliant story as well. I really wanted to say it. Whatever I was talking about at the time, reminded me about it. But then I started going on about Australians and accents. So I totally forgot. Damn it all to hell! I don't want to tell you the other story. I want to tell you that one. It's going to drive me insane, I'm going to try and think of a way to jog my memory. Okay. So when I was a teenager, I was this exact height. Nope, that wasn't it. That and the fact that I used to dress like this is not really helping me at all. Jesus. I need quiet time to remember. Now I'm going to try and go back in time and think what I did as a teenager that might jog my memory as to what I wanted to tell you. I was 13 or 14 or something. No. Damn. It's completely gone. That's awful. But you can guarantee that when this phone dies, I will remember what I wanted to say. You can guarantee it. And then I have to wait till it charges up to re-live stream again. I was going to stand here and tell you about... I thought maybe seeing me like this would remind me. Anyway, we're wasting time, so forget about it then. Forget about it for now. I have no clue. No fucking clue as to what I was going to tell you. No clue. It's gone. It's been... I shouldn't have gone on with myself about accents, because that fucked it up. That's just messed it right up, so that's gone. Like I say, when I have downtime, when I have quiet time, it'll come back to me. No. I'll go back to look, yay, and maybe it will come back. Maybe somebody that said something will remind me of something. I kind of wish I had a wolf tail. That belt looks tight. Tails are always good. It's horrible. Tablets. Ugh. Yobbos. Nope, absolutely nothing. Absolutely no clue. Nothing that anybody has said is reminding me either. No. Nothing that anybody is saying is reminding me either. Wait, you have it, furry. What's the story? Garbage. Nothing's coming to me at all. Load of garbage. No, Yobby Bellens is the most recent story that I was going to tell you about that's happened recently. Nothing to do with when I was a teenager. Damn it all to hell. It was about me. It was a lovely story as well. It was a wonderful story. Was it about the fact that I wanted to be a boy when I was a teenager? Because that will explain to you guys why I wanted to take breast reduction pills. But alas, that's not it either. It was an actual story about something that happened. That's going to drive me insane. Right, I'm just going to have to tell you about the thing. Right, so anyway. So I started to tell you, so I've been cutting the trees like a good little girl over the last weekend, while the weather's been nice. To the point where I wasn't able to wash my hair because I didn't have time. So my hair looks shite for going out. Normally I wash my hair on Sunday, ready for going out on Monday. Which is brilliant, yeah, that's the most brilliantest thing. But this time I've not been able to do it. So I'm really pissed off that I look like a drowned rat for going out. So my hair looks absolutely fabulous when it's first been washed. It looks so big and bunched. Not like a greasy yobbo like I look like now. A greasy chicken. So since I cutted the trees down on Saturday, I think it was, when I started, I was out here in the garden and I caught some lovely person going past with their dog. Big fat huge enormous wildebeest woman, and she was coming past with a dog, chavvy scumbag looking thing. And then they came back this way. I didn't know it was them at first, but it was soon clear afterwards. But anyway, this time she had a bloke with her and he was walking the dog. And when he was at the gate, he was like lingering around the gate. So I just watched and listened. Because, you know, I always do that when there's somebody lingering around the gate, festering, like dog poo on the gate. So I just listened and listened and listened. And I could hear the leash, you know, those flexi leash things. I could hear it, you know, it makes that clicking sound. So I could hear it. I just checking. Love it. So I could hear the guy going, toilet, 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 on my freaking gate drive. No, they weren't checking up on me. They were going toilet, toilet, toilet to get their dog to poo on my, outside the gate on my drive. So I tried to quickly get my camera set up. I totally forgot that I had my camera out here on the table. So I was trying to set it up on my phone. And that takes forever because my traditional camera doesn't work because I don't have the space. So what I have to do is I have to get up Messenger, open a PM for my other account, open the camera up on that, and then start recording. And then send it to myself, send it to my other account. That's what I've been doing. Because I've got bugger all space on my phone. And every time I delete stuff, I still have bugger all space. So that's what I've been doing. I've been recording shit on my other account and sending it to myself. So that's what I have had to do. Because I'm pretty much signed on to that account on my computer. And signed on to my other account on this one. So I can send it straight to my computer that way. In a sense. So that's what I've been doing. And of course, by the time he finished fucking about with that, I could hear him going, "Oh, there's someone there." But you know what? Even though he said that, he still continued to say toilet, toilet, toilet to his dog, trying to train the fucker to poo there on my gate, on my drive. He didn't even care that there was someone there. Now, I would have gone barreling down there, shouting the odds at him, but unfortunately, I was wearing my tail and ears and I didn't want to, him to see some crazy wolf girl going barreling down at him because he'll think I'm just a crazy person. So unfortunately, I had to just stay there and just witness it. Which is fine because we can report him to the council now. So what I did instead was, because I could get a video of him doing that, I quickly ran, grabbed my camera off the table, went to the wall, and I took a video of them walking past that way. Going back to the other end of my street where the hooligan end. The Yobbo Bell end. Yeah, that. So I've got a nice video, and I say, these are the people who have nicely tried to train their dog to poo on my drive, and I've got a video of him and his chavvy looking scumbag of a girlfriend that I saw her going past this way, and she went that way, and then when she was coming back this way, she had her chavvy scumbag boyfriend with her, with their disgust. No, the dog was great. The dog was great actually, because he didn't listen to him, luckily. But he's clearly trying to train his dog to poo on my drive. Like before. Somebody was doing that before, like I say. Somebody was doing that before. Shame we didn't get all of it, I know. I hate it. So what I need a camera permanently recording. That's what I need. But having to try and set up these bloody things every time something happens. I don't know how anybody gets stuff on camera, because I have to set things up and it takes forever. But you see somebody, don't you? You see them whip the phones out and they're immediately camcordering. It's like, how do they do that? I have to go, oh, just wait a minute, I have to do all this shit first. Like, that doesn't happen on telly, does it? Get a hunting camera. I don't know what one of them is. But you know what? I'm going to purchase about 50 cameras. And the other thing is, they might be charged or they might be full. That's another problem I had. Do you remember I said that I spent a night at my dad's house? I was trying to get videos of how splendidly he was living while we are living in squalor with the house falling down and shit. And I was trying to get videos of how nice their house was and shit to show my mum later. And I couldn't because I had about 3 cameras. I had my mum's iPhone, I had my phone, and I had a camera. All of them were fucking full. And when my dad came to bring me back here, unfortunately he stuck around, so I wasn't able to quickly get all my videos onto the computer. Because when I did try to do that, he was like, well, what are you doing? Come on, hurry up. So I didn't have time to upload all my stuff to the camera, to the computer before going back there. So I didn't get to make space. So I was really pissed off. So apparently even when I have 50 cameras, they're still all fucking full, or they're all out of charge. So what I need is, I need like 50 cameras so that I always have one to hand And if I don't, and if one's not got space or not charged up, I have others that are. I charge my camera up like every few minutes now. Every time I've used it, I charge it up now to make sure it's always charged up, because I always miss stuff that is significant. Always. I can't take screenshots on my computer anymore, so now I even have to use my camera to take a picture of the screen. Because I've also been scammed about them spy glasses as well. I tried to get a set of spy glasses, you know, camera spy glasses, like I told you guys, from sunandmoon.com. And they're a fucking scam. I've been trying to get my money back, but they want a screenshot of the receipt that I got in my emails, which I can't do, of course, because I can't take fucking screenshots now. Oh, you gotta go. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I like thick furry boys. They're great. I've got a thick furry boy myself. Hopefully I'll talk to you later then. That's my persona. I'm a thick furry boy. I like them. I do like boys with a nice big arse and nice chunky thighs. I don't understand. There's another thing I want to talk about. I don't understand why girls want big bums and big hips, but they want skinny legs. That looks stupid. You look like Mickey Mouse. You know, because he's got like a big, like a pear shape, but then he's got like these stick thin legs. It's like, do you want to look like that, do you? My next live stream is on a Thursday. I do schedule them now. I finally got my act together. It's usually to use a Monday day and a Thursday day. Usually. Be quick, but the battery might go. Be quick. Yeah, it's not gonna work, but go fetch. But sometimes I feel like live stream on a Tuesday or a Friday. You know, like, 'cause I'm random like that. I can't always predict when I want to do live streams. I might want to look like shit. Thick thighs are awesome. Why do women want to have skinny thighs? I personally don't get it. In my experience, women seem to want to be stick thin and have the body of a boy, but then they want to have massive tits. I don't understand why you want it to be top heavy. You'll topple over. You will. You'll topple over, won't you? Like me, see? I'll topple over because I'm top heavy. My legs are not that big compared to my upper body. They don't match. Don't match, you see. This shit needs to be a hell of a lot bigger to match with this shit. Or this shit needs to be a hell of a lot smaller to match with that shit. Unfortunately, I've got the genetics of a man. Apart from the boob thing. I don't know how that works. Do you know how that works? Because I have no clue how that works. Like somebody on here, a guy called Sam Poole, said that the reason why I don't have a bigger hip or a bigger bum is because because during puberty I was probably deprived of feminine hormone. But how can that be? Because I got massive boobs, so that can't be true. It can't be true. Can it really? No, it can't. So maybe this half of me got estrogen, but the bottom half of me didn't. Again, how does that work? How does that work? I'm confused. Somebody explain it to me. Like in nature, right? All animals look the same. Right? But humans all look different. Like supposedly in humans, women were built for childbirthing, but then you get some women who have really flat hips. But surely they should all have big hips then, because they're supposed to be pushing this thing that's the size of a freaking small dog out of a hole that's the size of a 50p piece. So how come some women have teeny tiny hip and other women have massive hip? And those very women who have massive hips saying, phooey, it doesn't hurt. Saying that all women shouldn't feel pain because she didn't. I'm like, the reason why you didn't feel pain, love, is because you've got the hips the size of a house. That's why you didn't feel any pain, dear. But someone like my mum, who said it's absolutely excruciating, she's got narrow hips. So that's what's going to happen. The women with narrow hips is going to feel more pain than the one with the hips the size of a truck or a bus. In it, blad. Like the woman at my Zumba class who went, "Oh, it doesn't hurt. Women are wimps because it doesn't hurt." Thought, yeah, it doesn't hurt you because you look like a freaking whale. That's why. Your hips are the size of a whale's hips. So obviously it's not going to hurt you. Biatch. God. Also, people feel pain differently than other people. That's another factor as well, you know. I'm not yelling at you. Like, I have a teeny threshold for pain. This shit is probably got the insides and even the outsides of a rhinoceros. That's probably why she doesn't feel pain. Apart from having massive hips as well. Yeah, maybe it's because I'm not meant to have children. Maybe it's because I'm a man, really. And so a man. But you're right, my legs are great. Yeah, obviously I have a different shape, duh. But why do I have a different shape? Why aren't all women built the exact same? If they're all meant to birth children, why are they not all the same shape? It doesn't make sense, but I guess no real person can answer, only God can answer me. Tell me why! Also, why did you give me narrow hips? It's not fair. Even if you don't want me to have children. The aesthetic. I need to look good. Maybe I could ask him for big hips. Please, can I have big hips? Maybe a miracle will happen and they'll just grow one day. They'll just get bigger. Hey, do you remember that advert? There's this advert, right? I went like this and made certain parts of her body smaller or bigger. I wish I could do that. That would be brilliant. Even if it's just pretend, I'd like to see what I'd look like with, you know, a different body shape. Even to just be happy for a second. How does she do that? Like, you know, what technology is this? I'm presuming what happened is she probably filmed a video of her doing these things with her hands, and then afterwards the video editor probably edited these things bigger or smaller in the video. That's probably what happened. So, I want to do that. That'd be fun, that. I don't know any people who can edit videos good. Oh yeah, that reminds me, I mean, you know, going on that subject still, I made some videos on my OBS software whereby I'm making a video of me on my webcam, plus you can also see the screen as well where I'm commenting on certain things that I see. And I want to know how to edit things, like blur out names and stuff. Like, you see people doing videos and then they've obviously edited it later so that certain faces and names are blurred out, or at least censored out with a black mark or something. I need to know how to do that because it's got people's names on it. And it's got the freaking town's name on it too. And then my mum decided to say it about several times as well. So I need to, you know like where people say a swear in it and it makes a bleeping noise or something. I need that. Go fetch! I don't think Photoshop works with videos. If it's a picture then great, but it's gonna be a video. Come on JD, stop messing about, I need to go in now. I'm gonna put the damn thing on charge. Hurry up before it stops! Anyway, I'm gonna stop it and start it again before I lose this. I might start live streaming in a bit, but maybe not.